Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. I am ready to tell you story two. Are you ready for story two? This was kind of crazy. Hold on, let me get my coffee. Didn't do this during my morning coffee, so I figured I would do it during my afternoon latte. I'm really excited to share this one with you, even though it's kind of gross, but we'll see what you think when I tell you about it. Okay, so um, uh, of course, when your kids are younger, if you like to travel, a lot of people did road trips, and so you'd be in the car for a few hours and you drive to your destination. You stay in a hotel or whatever. And we were doing that quite a bit with the kids when they were on like summer break. This is before we started doing like the whole like road schooling and all that. So it was like we were on a break. I think it might have been I don't think it was a Thanksgiving holiday, but it was later in the year. Okay, so we decided to go on a little road trip and we needed to change drivers. Josh was driving and I was in the passenger seat. So I was going to switch with Josh and take over driving. We were in a spot we weren't familiar with. And for some reason, we missed the like exit coming up sign. I don't know how we missed it, but we missed it. So we're like, okay, well, this looks like a really nice spot to like pull over and switch. Nice and like there's like some trees and shrubbery. It wasn't like just the standard like pull off. So like, okay, let's do that. Okay, if the kids need to do anything, we'll set things up, whatever, so we can do our next leg. It's not like we needed to use the restroom or anything, so that's why just pulling over kind of made sense. We didn't necessarily have to have a rest stop. We get out, we're switching. I go to get back in, and I put my foot in the car, and I said, "What is that smell?" Out loud. What's that smell? Look down. There is shiznit on my shoes, on the strap of my vintage Gucci crossbody bag, and not quite yet on the car. But I jumped out of the car and I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, there's shit on my shoes. Josh is like, no way. So he like looks out and he sees the like, how did he avoid it? I don't know. Or you know what? He hadn't even gone to the passenger seat yet. The side. He hasn't gone to the passenger side yet. He was still on the driver's side when I was getting in because he was like doing something on that side. So he looks at me, he looks down, he smells it, he starts dry heaving. So he's toward the back of the car and he's dry heaving. He's not helping, he's dry heaving because at this point, I guess we don't know how he's going to help me, but he's dry heaving. So, you're traveling with kids, you have all these things to like, in case there's a spill in the car, all that stuff. So I go to work on like cleaning off my boots that were vintage cowboy boots that were like a different style of cowboys. So I was not throwing those away. So I start cleaning them because you have like the Clorox wipes and you have all of those. So I just start cleaning it, cleaning it, cleaning it, and then cleaning the bag. And I'm like, oh my God. And I'm like, I'm getting a little sick because I'm smelling it. I'm just like, oh my God, oh my God. So I'm cleaning up. Josh is dry heaving. The kids are going freaking out, like, Mom, no way. You got poop on your shoes. Oh my God, Mom. Oh my gosh. Ooh, I smell it. No one's helping me. No one's helping me as I'm kind of freaking out because the smells really, really bad. And you know what the thing is? Walking around to the side, it is human. I'm absolutely positive that was human shit. So this was probably like a pull off that because we've seen like maybe it wasn't a trucker, but pulled over, probably took a pee and a poop, and then just hopped back in and took off. Or it could have been someone with their kid and they're like, the kid's got to go really bad. Keep in mind that if it's a trucker and they normally go that way, they're going to know that there's the rest stop coming up because we're like rolling and we're like, it doesn't totally stink anymore, but it kind of stinks. And we get back on and would you know, there's a rest stop very next exit. So me, I'm like propping my foot so it doesn't touch the carpet in the car because I don't want it in the carpet of the car. So we go to the next exit. I go into the ladies' room and I used so much soap and Clorox wipes and like all of the stuff to get this off. Luckily, the boots were like the kind where you could clean it off. Was there probably some kind of microscopic, like probably because people get sick because there's a microscopic part. We cleaned the car and all that stuff. And clean my bag, and like people are probably like, "What is she doing?" Because I had my shit lathered. I was in the rest stop and I had my I had to like took my boots off, had them on the counter. I was just like, I didn't put them like where people would like touch. I took it like because they, there's these what the rest stop was. Well, it has like these shelves over by the side that kind of did like this overlook thing. So I put down like paper, like the paper towels, and then I lathered up my stuff. I took it over there, and then I was like, lather, took it off, rinsed it off in the sink, rinsed these off in the sink. And I'm like, I don't care. I'm taking off my shoes and I'm doing it. Rinse off the sink, kept doing it, kept doing it. I was in there probably, I don't know, half an hour doing that over and over and over again. And yeah. Needless to say, I stepped in it on my own. I cleaned it up on my own. And we laugh about it, but it was a little bit traumatic when it was going on. And I used to have this, I used to have this blog called For the Love of, that when we were traveling, I would do the blog of what we're doing. And I shared it on there, but I thought I'd share that story here because it's crazy. So it's like, if you're pulling off, it's probably smart to like look and down and make sure when you pull off that there's nothing there because, yeah, learn from my mistake. Yeah, learn from it. Pretty disgusting, right? Oh my God, it was so bad. Anyway, that's story number 2. You ready for story number 3? You guys, I haven't had any comments with people saying if they want to hear me tell these stories live, if you want me to go live to do these, or if you want to like, hey, Kat, has this ever happened? Because more than likely with everything that we've like gone through with our like traveling and stuff, more than likely we've experienced it. So I can say if I have a story that fits. Anyway, oh, y'all, seriously. All right. Cheers. I'll see you next time. Appreciate you. Peace and love.